Hello, it's Jeannie. How are you? I hope you're so well. Today's video is going to be about getting into that relaxation mode that we all search for, I think, on ASMR. On my channel, I do a lot of blah, 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 as you know, and my voice can help people relax, and whether you tune in for the content or not. Today's video is sponsored by a company that just completely aligns with, I think, the entire purpose of ASMR. And it's Endel. And it's an app that you can download on your phone. I could spend an hour talking about this app because it is one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced. When you are looking for something to sleep to, besides, say, an ASMR talking, and music doesn't cut it because sometimes music can be jarring. Endel is an environment-based app that takes everything we know about sound and combines it with cutting-edge technology. And the result is real-time, personalized soundscapes that help you relax or focus or sleep. I am obsessed with the sleep one. It is like nothing I've ever heard. It isn't just meditative music or sounds. So here it is on my phone, and I put this right next to my pillow, and I can't even describe to you how awesome it is. So here is the sleep, one of the sleep meditative. And I do have some soft ocean in the background because I like that. But you don't have to. And I don't know if you can see, oops. There are these amazing graphics that are soothing if your eyes are open and you're wanting to watch it. And there are different moods or soundscapes for what you're looking for. Focusing, relaxing, sleeping, or activities. If you've had a hard time focusing on daily tasks, if you've suffered with stress and anxiety, many of us do. If you're having trouble sleeping, or you are looking for mental clarity, you've got to check out this app. I truly implore you to do it. I am in love with this app. I am in love with what the people at Endel have created. And I really, really want to share that with you. I have this personalized to what I like in terms of some of the background and nature. This is Relax. Endel uses patented core technology, adapting in real time to personal inputs like location, weather, and heart rate. The soundscapes are based on neuroscientific and psychoacoustic principles. The app uses real-time inputs, including heart rate, circadian rhythm, and personalizes the sound for maximum effect. A recent survey showed that many Endel users with ADHD, tinnitus, and sleep disorders say that the app helps them manage their symptoms. So thank you to the folks at Endel for sponsoring my channel, supporting people like us who are looking for methods to relax, unwind, focus, and sleep. So click on the link, and if you're among the first 100 people, you'll get a free week of audio soundscapes that will be just amazing, I promise. Well, today's video is going to be doing something I haven't done in a while, and yet many of you have requested more of it, and that is affirmations. Listening to my voice go blah blah blah, but saying something that I hope will comfort you, soothe you, help you relax, and help you just tune out. Everything in life has gotten faster, it seems. Technology is faster and supposedly less complicated. I don't know about that. Communication is faster than ever. It's instant. News is instant, and it's 24/7. There's not the 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock news like there used to be, or the morning news. It's all day long, every day. And I know people who are addicted to checking the news. And my thoughts on that are, I find out what I need to find out as I need to find it out. I don't have to go chasing it. It finds me, the important things. And the rest I've really learned to let go of only because I've accepted that there's not a lot I can do about it. What I can do about certain things, I'll do. And the things I have no control over, I'm releasing. And I'll tell you something, I feel better. There's enough in my own personal sphere that keeps me sometimes at a high level of energy without adding more. So, anyway, I've been very protective of myself and the news because it has an impact on me, my mood, my ability to be positive or negative around others. And so I would invite you to tune out of that a little bit if that's something you know you're kind of, doing too much. I remember back in the day when we would make a phone call from, say, California to my best friend in New York. I would wait to a particular time of the day where the per minute charge was cheaper, because if you didn't, that charge on your bill would be really, really expensive. It's not like that today. Communication and connectedness is instant, and we can call someone any time of the day or night, and the charge, or it depends on our plan, of course, you're not impacted by that. So I used to save up all my information that we would talk about, all my points, and she would do, and save up all her points that she wanted to talk about, and those are the things that we would focus on. And we wrote letters in between. And I encourage you to do that. Is there somebody you could write a letter to as a mode of communication other than the instant FaceTime, phone call, something like that? Just a thought. A way to slow your life down. With increased technology in fast-paced communication and all the things that are supposedly easier, I often wonder, are we more peaceful because of it? And for me, I think, in my opinion, the answer is no. I look back to the 60s and 70s because I'm old, and it was much more peaceful then because you weren't bombarded with news, with communication, with constant connectivity to something. We didn't have cartoons at any particular time of the day that we wanted to sit down and watch cartoons. It was Saturday morning or Sunday morning, and you got Davy and Goliath. Then some after-school things came for after a while, but not much. So even TV was very, very limited. So I look back fondly on times like that. Way back when, older than me, mankind's stresses used to be getting chased by a saber-toothed tiger or, hunted by a lion or something really scary. That was what our stresses were. Well, we don't have that tiger chasing us today, but we still have that fight or flight response going on quite often, that high cortisol production level of stress. And it's our jobs, it's our families sometimes, relationships, moving, finances. There are a lot of things that stress us out and make us feel like we're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. So, and I want to add health. Some of us have lots of health stresses, and I get that. And that adds to, that feeling of fight or flight. So, I've been reading about affirmations, and I used to kind of poo-poo them. But they really do help. They've been proven to help because remember, your brain is programmable by you and what you allow in, what you expose yourself to. Every single day, your brain is being programmed. And I say, where your thoughts linger, that's where the energy goes. And energy is what creates our mood, good or bad. So and I use the scale of 1 to 10 very often, if there's a day where you're at a 2, and I've been there, I've been there a lot lately, and if there's something at the end of the day that can help you just let go of some of that, something that can boost you to a 3, a 4, an 8, then it's a good thing. And I say we do have choices. We have choices on what to focus on. One of my heroes in life was my father, and he was one of the most optimistic human beings I'd ever met. And he was someone who had a very, very hard upbringing. I won't go into it all, but not only was it from the Depression, the times, the late 1920s and 30s, but his parents were really hard people, really sometimes cruel. And we learned about a lot of these stories as we were growing up, and he laughed them off. But I know they were impactful. I know they were. They had to have been, because I've joked in some of my earlier videos about my grandmother. She was a piece of work. She was mean. She was mean. And it wasn't just the times. It wasn't just the era. She was just mean and bitter and vengeful. And she had a huge victim mentality, you know. And so my father decided at a very young age that he wasn't going to be like his parents, like his father or his mother. And he told us that as kids, that he's choosing the good things to remember in his life and focusing on those, not the hard things. And there were a lot of hard things. And so he was one of the happiest, most positive, daredevil, crazy, but joyful persons I'd ever had the blessing to know. And I learned a lot from him. He had a brother who was a year older, who used the same exact upbringing to focus on and immerse himself in bitterly. He was extremely bitter. He was extremely negative and sour. And he and my dad would talk about the same things that happened. They were in the same room. One, my father would be laughing, and the other was mad. And I get it. I get it. I do. But if I can be more like the let it go, the better I'm going to be. And that's why I'm so grateful for my father teaching that to us kids. And so if I can pass some of that to you, that would be an honor to my father. Affirmations, good programming, have been proven to increase your academic performance, to lower your worry and fears, to help people change their lifestyles and habits. And even if it's just a little bit, it's a good thing. According to happierhuman.com, studies have shown that affirmations actually have positive effects on your overall health. They encourage optimism. It becomes a habit. What you do over and over becomes a habit. My husband and I sometimes get into when we see each other at the end of the day or something, we start I was cut off in traffic, or this thing happened, wah. And what we started doing a long time ago was, when one of us was doing that, the other would say, tell me something good that happened today. Tell me 3 things, 3 positive things that happened today. Because there is always beauty, even amongst the weeds, always. And so if you start looking for them, if you start going through your day and you're going to tell somebody about 3 wonderful things, 3 beautiful things, maybe they're small, but so what? then you start looking for those and not just focusing on the negative crap. And it's out there. It's always out there. There's no getting away from it. So, and I want you to know, people think I'm so calm, and that's, of course, what you see. But I have my whirling dervish days where I am a bundle of crazy energy, frenetic, cursing, and just, So at night, particularly because I don't want to wake up this way the next day, I do positive affirmations to help kind of just clear some of the garbage that I'm focusing on and bringing into my world. So that's a lot of blah, 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 a lot of ramble. But I want you to understand that good affirmations are worthy of listening to, and they work. So it might take a while, but put them on over and over and feed your brain the good stuff. I like that. Feed your brain the good stuff, because your brain believes what you put into it. So let's begin with these affirmations. I got these from happierhuman.com. I love that site. And I'm going to read them to you. And I want you, if you can, to close your eyes and just let them in. Okay? So let's get started. I am a successful person. I am confident in everything I do. I am doing the best that I can. I choose to be happy. I am in perfect health. And even if you have challenges, you can tell your body this. I am resilient, and I can get through this difficult time. I believe in myself. I accept myself. I love myself. I don't judge myself. I don't compare myself to others. I trust myself. I can handle whatever comes my way. I act with confidence because I know what I am doing. I am different and unique, and that is okay. I enjoy doing this. I let go of control, and I focus on joy. I let go of all negative emotions, especially fear. I choose to feel calm. I choose positive and nurturing thoughts. I am right where I need to be. I do the best that I can. I forgive myself. I release the past. I release the past. I look forward to a happy and bright future. I am safe. I inhale energy, light, and health, and I exhale negativity, darkness, and illness. I am brave. I am strong. I will be okay. I am in total control. I am prepared and ready for any situation. I have time to prepare and decide. Life supports me in every way possible. I am open to wonderful and new challenges. I am willing to ask for help when I need it. I release all criticism. I am not my anxiety. I focus my energy on my values, not my anxiety. I have the strength to move beyond my anxieties. I am in charge of my breathing. I cultivate inner calm. I appreciate the beauty around me. I will survive. I have survived my anxiety before, and I will survive this. I am curious about my triggers. I am patient. I take things one step at a time and one day at a time. I am present in this moment. I am not in danger. I am just uncomfortable, and this too shall pass. I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. I have the courage to live my dreams. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. Life is good, and I do not have to be afraid. It is only a thought, and thoughts can be changed. Panic is now leaving my body. I am a good and kind person. I am talented, and I have many things to offer. I actively contribute to my healing. I enjoy making others laugh. I am an excellent listener, and I empathize with others. I have power, and I claim it now. I release the past and embrace my present and my future. I release others with love. I let them go. with love. I deserve the best, and I accept that now. It is now safe to look within me. I attract only positive and loving relationships. I bid you so much peace, so much wellness, so much tuning out, disconnecting, and most of all, relaxation. Rest well, my friend, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.